RVBN, the Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, great personality profiles, great professional wrestling video blogs, great sports video blogs, great MBTA video blogs, great top 10 list of everything and anything video blogs, and a whole lot more. Collection of my work goes back to June of 2014 on various social media websites. RVBN, the only video blog on the internet that matters. Time now is 7:04 in the morning, Billerica, Massachusetts. It's Tuesday, June 27, 2017, 7:04 in the morning. Under mostly cloudy skies, about 63 degrees, but it's going to be sunny most of the day. Maybe some raindrops here and there, but nothing significant. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. Boston Red Sox beat the Minnesota Twins by a score 4-1 last night. The Connecticut Tigers beat the Lowell Spinners by the score of 10-6. And Russell Westbrook of the Oklahoma City Thunder won the MVP award in the NBA. There was no surprise there on that thing. And it's election day in Billerica for the special state senator seat. And I'm going to go out and vote later on today. And that's about it on news from the RVBN Newswire. Be back in a flash with my first video blog subject of the day, which will be about Southwest Championship Wrestling. But first, hear this. Get out! You're so sweet, 'cause they're cute. The more the merrier. Go find something to do. I know. I'm doing good. Want to put a wager on that, Richie? I don't care about game shows. Are you writing a book? This action will not be tolerated at BMHS. Great quotes only on RVBN. Time now, 7:06 in the morning, Billerica, Massachusetts. I'm back. My first video blog subject of the day is about Southwest Championship Wrestling. Southwest Championship Wrestling was a regional territory that was based out of San Antonio, Texas, which started in 1978 and ran through 1985. The owner and creator of the promotion was former professional wrestler and CFL football player Joe Blanchard. Joe Blanchard's son, Tully Blanchard, was a star in Southwest Championship Wrestling. Southwest Championship Wrestling held their TV tapings at a place called The Junction in San Antonio, Texas, and their major house show cards was at the Hemisphere Arena in San Antonio, Texas, which the Hemisphere Arena was the home of the NBA's San Antonio Spurs. Southwest Championship Wrestling had working relationships with World Class Championship Wrestling out of Dallas, Texas, and World Wrestling Council of Puerto Rico. Southwest Championship Wrestling did not recognize the NWA World Title. It recognized the AWA World Title. So once in a while, Nick Bockwinkel would travel to Hemisphere Arena to have AWA World Title shots against many of the top stars of Southwest Championship Wrestling. Bruiser Brody wrestled for Southwest Championship Wrestling. Also, Abdullah the Butcher, Terry Funk, Stan Hansen, Ivan Polish Power Putski wrestled for them. Manny Fernandez, the Olympic strongman Ken Patera, Gino Hernandez, Tully Blanchard, the Grapplers, the Mongolian Stomper, Dick Slater, Bullet, Bob Sweeton. Once in a while, Jerry the King Lawler would come down and be a heel. And Ricky Morton, a young Magnum TA, wrestled for Southwest Championship Wrestling, and so many others. They won couple of times had the Von Erichs come down to Southwest Championship Wrestling. In 1982, Southwest Championship Wrestling got national television exposure. It was on the USA Network from December of 1982 through August of 1983, and with national television exposure on the USA Network, they created their own World Championship. They had a match in Houston, Texas at the Summit, and a tournament, and the finals was Adrian Adonis, who was the Golden Boy, facing off against Cowboy Bob Orton, and legendary wrestler Lou Thesz presented Adrian Adonis with his first World Championship belt back in 1937. That was, he won. Recognize him for the NWA World Title, but only 1,700 fans appeared at the Summit in Houston, Texas, to see that World Title match. And even though Southwest Championship Wrestling on the USA Network was getting some decent ratings, it was their highest rated television program. Joe Blanchard was having so much difficulties paying USA Network, they were charging $7,000 per episode to have Southwest Championship Wrestling, and Southwest Championship Wrestling was just a small regional promotion. It did not promote anywhere outside of like Southwest Texas, and Joe Blanchard was running into maybe money troubles. He tried to get some investors, national investors, to put money into Southwest Championship Wrestling. Plus, some of the matches on Southwest Championship Wrestling got like too violent with a lot of blood, which if you're selling it to a national audience back in 1983, they weren't buying it. There was a couple of matches that like Southwest Championship Wrestling did not show on the USA Network. Particularly, there was one between Tully Blanchard and Bullet Bob Slayton that they had they couldn't air. And also around this time, the WWE was expanding. They were based out of New York, and Vince McMahon wanted cable network, so he made a deal with the USA Network, and Southwest Championship Wrestling was booted off USA Network and replaced with All American Wrestling. Southwest Championship Wrestling continued on for a few more years, but they were losing big time money due to, being on national television. In 1985, Joe Blanchard sold Southwest Championship Wrestling, and it was renamed Texas All-Star Wrestling, which basically kind of was a Texas independent promotion, and ended it right then and there. The Southwest Championship Wrestling's tape library is not owned by WWE at all. It's owned by an independent video contractor who released Best of Southwest Championship Wrestling DVDs earlier in the decade, which they sold pretty moderately. And Southwest Championship Wrestling tried to give it a go as a kind of a national promotion, being on the USA Network, but it couldn't promote outside of like Southwest Texas, because they would have had to change the name. Plus, I don't think Joe Blanchard had the capita to promote outside of his territory. But that got a lot of the stars on Southwest Championship Wrestling some exposure, which eventually Vince McMahon signed to the WWE. And that's about it on Southwest Championship Wrestling. I'll be back later, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus with 2 more video blogs for your pleasure. One video blog will be about my memories of my graduation party from high school on June 25th, 1995. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about top 10 best NBA rivalries of all time. Like I always say, to And these video blogs, this is like my line, keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Brennan guy. Molly Rose Blood, WCCO rocks and its nice legs. Elizabeth Hotso, so stunning, she's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome, awesome Amy. Linda Church of WPIX Channel of New York, such a rocking cougar's got the best legs in New York City, bar none. Bob Gibbs of ABC 11 has sweet southern accents, best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. Nikki D. Ray of CBS 6 in Roanoke, Virginia rocks and has the best legs in Virginia, second best sweet southern accent in the United States. Ollie Woolley of the ABI Channel 5 in Bangor, Maine rocks and has the best legs in Maine. Michelle Beadle of ESPN Sports Nation, ESPN's NBA Countdown, so awesome. She's got the best legs on ESPN. Beadle! And Lisa Bell of News 6 in Orlando, Florida, has nice legs, fourth best legs in Orlando, Florida, and today's her wedding anniversary, so congratulations to her and her husband. Many more happy years of marriage. They have 2 kids together, Henry and Graham. Bye.